Welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura Watson, and in this video, I am going to be doing a review of the Arrtx Watercolor Sketchbook. We will start off drawing right onto the watercolor paper and ink our drawing and then create a simple botanical study of a beautiful violet in a nature journal style layout. By the end of this video, you will see how the entire study comes together, and I'll also let you know my honest thoughts on the quality of the paper and the performance of this sketchbook. Welcome to this video and review on this Arrtx Watercolor Sketchbook. This is a 100% cotton, highly absorbent, color lifting, hot pressed sketchbook. I have never tried this, and Arrtx very kindly sent this to me to try, and I think I'll be using this sort of as my quick sort of field notes and field journal this year. Sort of like my nature journal I take with me because my other nature journal is a bit bigger and I use it for more of my finished work. So let's have a look inside. I think you just have to open this up. It's a beautiful book. They have a bunch of different sizes. I chose this size because I thought it would be nice and portable. And it looks like you can remove the pages as well. So far, it looks like really nice quality. This is interesting how it comes apart, or sort of comes away this way. It'll be curious to see what it's like to paint on this with it sort of staying open. I think I'll probably just put a clip here and then do my drawing or painting. I like to add a border, and I'm going to continue to do that. And a little bit off the page there. So it'll be interesting to see how this paper takes erasing, because I am drawing right onto the watercolor paper. And I think what I'll do is just put in the name. I am going to do the evergreen violet. I'm just choosing native plants from around North America for this book. Just kind of like creating a study, not necessarily local to the Pacific Northwest. And the whole idea is to just do something quick and satisfying. So I'm just doing a stick drawing, getting the basic positioning in and the angle. None of this is meant to be perfect at all. If I try and make it too perfect, then I won't get to do anything quickly and get that satisfaction even when I don't have a lot of time. And there is a leaf kind of behind here. And it looks like the margins of this leaf are a little bit dentate. So this actually comes out further. Kind of like that. So I am just looking at different photos actually on iNaturalist of a specific type of plant, and I'm just going to sketch them as quickly as I can. and then add in some notes. Everything for me about drawing is about laying in the basic shapes and creating these little stick drawings, as I call them, before adding in any of the detail and actual botanical bits of the plant. Arrtx has 4 different size sketchbooks for watercolors for you to choose from. I'm using the 7x4" size. It's sort of tall and narrow, but I thought it would be a really nice size to fit in my bag to take with me when I'm out walking or hiking to do quick sketches. So now I've finished my drawing and I am going to go ahead and ink it using various size pens. I use my thickest 0.8 pen for my borders. Now I'm taking my waterproof ink pens by Staedtler and I am inking the border and the text as well as the drawing. I'm using the thickest pen for the border, a medium weight pen for the writing, and my very smallest nib, the 0.05, for doing the line drawings on all of the botanical drawings and violets. Now I have mixed up some colors and I'm going to start painting. Yellow flowers can be hard to paint, so I've mixed up a mix of French ultramarine and light red to make a very neutral soft gray, which I will use to paint in the shadows first before I add in any color. This video is meant to show you the steps I take to create a nature journal study page in this beautiful Arrtx sketchbook. And it's not a step-by-step full-length class. If you are interested in step-by-step full-length classes in real time with lots of voiceover instruction and printable resources, then check out the watercolorgarden.com. That is my online school where I have countless watercolor botanical painting classes with pure watercolor or watercolor and ink. Even though I drew right onto the watercolor paper with my pencil, I'm happy to say that this Arrtx watercolor paper has held up really well, and the paint application was really easy, and I didn't feel like the paper was damaged or it wrecked the sizing at all by drawing right onto it or erasing, and the paint spread out really nicely, and I can tell that this is really good quality paper because of the way my paint applies smoothly. The paper absorbs it evenly, and the colors blend out really nicely, giving you that kind of soft, woolly edge, which is a really nice effect from painting with watercolor. When you use really poor quality watercolor paper, sometimes your paint just doesn't absorb into the paper and it puddles and you get blooms and hard edges. And I'm not experiencing any of that with this beautiful sketchbook. All right, so I am just finishing up this nature journal study by adding a very faint background using that neutral gray around the violet on the stem here. I'm not adding a background to the entire page, just this part, and I like this sort of vignette style for nature journaling. My final thoughts on the Arrtx Watercolor Sketchbook is that they are really lovely sketchbooks with very nice quality paper. I'm using the hot pressed paper and it works really well for nature journaling because you can write on it and it's nice and smooth, but it is still watercolor paper, so you can create your drawings, but it's not so absorbent that you can't blend and lift your colors as well. So check out the links in the video description if you'd like to get a sketchbook as well. I'm using the 7 by 4 inch sketchbook and they are really amazingly priced as well. Right now on Amazon, this sketchbook is just over $17 Canadian. I hope that you enjoyed this project and review, and I will see you in the next video. If you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more botanical art and nature journaling.